Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We will start our second lecture of Plasma Physics 2. Course code is PHYS 4131. Our topic is electrostatic electron oscillations perpendicular to magnetic field B. Up to now we have assumed magnetic field B to be 0. But when magnetic field exists, many more types of waves are possible. First of all, we will examine the simplest cases and start with the high frequency electrostatic electron oscillations propagating at right angles to the magnetic field. To move on to these cases, we should remember the following terminologies. If B0 and K are perpendicular, or if B0 and K is parallel to each other, or there is the other terminology, if K and E1 are perpendicular or transverse, then these are electromagnetic, and in this case B1 will not be equal to 0. If K and E1 are longitudinal, then we have electrostatic case. In this case B1 will be equal to 0, and for the mixed mode we represent them as tangent to each other, K B0 or K E1. To relate electric and magnetic field, we will use the Maxwell equation, which is given by del cross E1 is equal to minus B1 dot or minus partial B over partial T. Before moving further, हमने यहाँ पे डिफरेंट टर्मिनोलॉजीज़ को डिफ़ाइन करने की कोशिश की है. परपेंडिकुलर, पैरेलल, लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल, ट्रांसवर्स, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक एंड इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक. पैरेलल एंड परपेंडिकुलर हम यूज़ करेंगे डायरेक्शन ऑफ के को डिनोट करने के लिए रिलेटिव टू द अनडिस्टर्ब्ड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल और ट्रांसवर्स को हम रेफ़र कर सकते हैं डायरेक्शन ऑफ के रिलेटिव टू द ऑसिलेटिंग इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड E1. अगर हमारे पास ऑसिलेटिंग मैग्नेटिक फील्ड B1 ज़ीरो हो तो हम वेव को कह सकते हैं इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक है. अगर B1 ज़ीरो के बराबर नहीं है तो हम इसको कहेंगे इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक वेव. The last two set of terms are related by Maxwell equation. Del cross E1 is equal to minus B1 dot, और हम इसको इस तरह भी लिख सकते हैं K क्रॉस E1 is equal to ओमेगा B1. यहाँ पे K और ओमेगा की वैल्यू हमारे पास डेरिवेटिव जो पोजीशन के लिहाज से है डेल, उसकी वैल्यू होती है योटा के, और जो पार्शियल ओवर पार्शियल डी है उसकी वैल्यू होती है माइनस योटा ओमेगा. योटा और योटा कैंसिल हो जाएंगे दोनों साइडों पे, तो हम डेल की जगह पे लिख सकते हैं के क्रॉस E1 और पार्शियल टी की जगह पे लिख सकते हैं ओमेगा. साथ में हमारे पास आ जाएगा B1. फर्दर इफ़ अ वेव इज़ लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल then K cross E1 will be equal to 0 or K cross E1 will vanishes, and the wave is also electrostatic. If the wave is transverse, B1 is finite and the wave is electromagnetic. It is of course possible for K to be at an arbitrary angle to B0 and E1. अगर हमारे पास कोई आर्बिट्रेरी एंगल बन रहा हो बी नॉट और ई वन के दरमियान, तो फिर हमारे पास मिक्स्ड केस आ जाता है. then we will have two then we will have a mixture of the principal modes presented here. Coming back to the electron oscillations perpendicular to B naught, there are assumptions. First one is ions are fixed, which means that ions are too massive to move at the frequencies involved and form a fixed uniform background of positive charge. Second, we can also neglect the thermal motions and set KTE is equal to 0. The equilibrium plasma as usual has constant and uniform N naught and B naught, and even 0 E naught and V naught. The equation of motion to describe the motion of electrons can be written as m partial v E1 over partial t, which is equal to minus E into E1 plus v E1 cross B naught, or partial NE1 over partial t plus N naught del dot VE1 is equal to 0. Further, we can write epsilon naught del dot E1 equal to minus E NE1. अब हम कंसिडर करते हैं लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल वेव्स को विद के पैरेलल टू E1. हम फर्दर कंसिडर कर सकते हैं एक्स एक्सिस को अलोंग द डायरेक्शन ऑफ के एंड E1, and the z-axis lie along B naught. To simplify the equation, we drop the subscripts 1 and small e, and then we separate the momentum equations into component form, and we obtain here minus iota omega m vx is equal to minus e capital E minus E Vy B naught. Further simplifying this, we get minus iota omega Vy is equal to E Vx B naught, and the z component will be minus iota omega m Vz is equal to 0. Or we can write the x component of velocity as iota omega m Vx is equal to E capital E plus E B naught iota E B naught over m omega Vx. From there we can obtain the value of Vx equal to E electric field capital E over iota omega m divided by 1 minus omega c square over omega square. We will use the linearized continuity equation, which is given as n1 is equal to k over omega n naught Vx. It is worth noting that Vx becomes infinite at cyclotron resonance, that is omega is equal to omega c. This is to be expected since the electric field changes sign with Vx and continuously accelerates the electrons. Further, we take the continuity equation n1 is equal to k over omega n naught Vx. We also use the linearized Poisson equation, and using the last two results we get iota k epsilon naught electric field E is equal to minus E k over omega n naught E over iota m omega into 1 minus omega c square over omega square to power minus 1. Rearranging, we get 1 minus omega c square over omega square into electric field E, which is equal to omega p square over omega square capital E. The dispersion relation is therefore can be written as omega square is equal to omega p square plus omega c square, and it is equivalent to omega h square. The frequency omega h is called the upper hybrid frequency. Electrostatic electron waves across magnetic field B have this frequency, while those along magnetic field B are the usual plasma oscillations having omega is equal to omega p. Group velocity is again 0 as long as thermal motions are neglected. ग्रुप वेलोसिटी हमारे पास ज़ीरो होगी जब तक हम थर्मल मोशंस को निगलेक्ट करते रहेंगे. फिज़िकल पिक्चर, प्लेन वेव के अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रीजन्स बनाते हैं कंप्रेशन और रेयरफैक्शन के, which are the same as the plasma oscillation. However, there is now a magnetic field B perpendicular to the motion, and the Lorentz force turns the trajectories into ellipses. यहाँ पे हमारे पास दो रिस्टोरिंग फोर्सेस होती हैं जो कि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स पर एक्ट करती हैं, एक इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फील्ड और दूसरी लॉरेंट्स फोर्स. रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स के इंक्रीज़ करने की वजह से फ्रीक्वेंसी लार्ज हो जाती है एज़ कम्पेयर टू द प्लाज्मा ऑसिलेशंस, और जैसे ही मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ज़ीरो को अप्रोच करती है हमारे पास ओमेगा सी भी ज़ीरो हो जाता है और हम वहाँ से प्लाज्मा ऑसिलेशंस को रिकवर कर सकते हैं. सिमिलरली अगर प्लाज्मा डेंसिटी ज़ीरो को अप्रोच करेगी तो ओमेगा पी ज़ीरो हो जाएगा और हमारे पास सिंपल आर्मर जायरेशन आ जाएगी, बिकॉज द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्सेस वैनिशेस विद द डेंसिटी. द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ द अपर हाइब्रिड फ्रीक्वेंसी एक्सपेरिमेंटली हम वेरीफाई कर सकते हैं बाय द ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ माइक्रोवेव अक्रॉस द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. जैसे हम प्लाज्मा डेंसिटी को वेरी करते हैं, ट्रांसमिशन थ्रू द प्लाज्मा टेक्स अ डिप at the density that makes omega h equal to the applied frequency. This is because the upper hybrid oscillations are excited and energy is absorbed from the beam. That's the end of our topic, electrostatic electron oscillations perpendicular to B. Our next topic is electrostatic ion oscillations perpendicular to magnetic field B. अब हम स्टडी करेंगे आयन अकोस्टिक वेव्स किस तरह बिहेव करती हैं जब के परपेंडिकुलर हो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड B नॉट के. It is tempting to set k dot B naught exactly equal to 0 here, but this would lead to a result which mathematically is correct but does not describe what usually happens in real plasmas. Therefore, instead of this we let k be almost perpendicular to B naught. What we mean by almost will be clear while going through this topic. We made some assumptions here. We assume that the usual infinite plasma in equilibrium with n naught and B naught equal to constant and uniform, and V naught equal to E naught equal to 0. For simplicity, we also take Ti equal to 0, but remember we shall not miss any important effects because we know that acoustic waves still exist if Ti is equal to 0. Number 3, we also assume that electrostatic waves with k cross E is equal to 0, so that E is equal to minus del phi. We also take electric field vector E is equal to E1 x hat and del is equal to iota k x hat. As far as the ion motion is concerned, let k be almost perpendicular to B naught, allowing the electrons to preserve charge neutrality by flowing along the magnetic field B lines. For the ion equation of motion, we can write capital M partial Vi1 over partial T equal to minus E del phi 1 plus E Vi1 cross B naught. We again assume that plane waves propagate in the x direction, and separating into components we have minus iota omega capital M Vix equal to minus Ei iota k phi 1 plus Evi y b naught minus iota omega M Viy is equal to minus Evix Evix b naught. Further we solve that Vix is equal to Ek over capital M omega phi 1 into 1 minus omega c square over omega square to power minus 1, where capital omega c is equal to Eb naught over capital M is the ion cyclotron frequency. The ion equation of continuity yields Ni or N1 equal to k over omega N naught Vix. अगर हम ये अज्यूम कर लें कि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मूव कर सकते हैं अलोंग बी नोट, तो फिर बोल्ट्जमैन रिलेशन फॉर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं। तो फिर हमारे पास इक्वेशन आएगी Ne1 ओवर N नोट इक्वल टू E phi 1 ओवर k T E. We know that the plasma approximation Ni is equal to Ne. Now for the system of equations we can write that 1 minus omega c square over omega square into Vix will be equal to Ek over capital M omega k b T E over E N naught k over omega Vix. After cutting the similar terms we get omega square is equal to capital omega c square plus k square kbt over capital M. We can write it as small omega square is equal to capital omega c square plus k square vs square. Here, since we have taken kTi is equal to 0, the relation will becomes simple and we get the dispersion relation for electrostatic ion cyclotron waves, which is given by omega square is equal to capital omega c square plus k square vs square. The physical explanation of these waves is very much similar to that for upper hybrid waves. The ions undergo an acoustic type oscillation, but the Lorentz force constitute a new restoring force, giving rise to the omega c square term. The acoustic dispersion relation omega square is equal to k square vs square is valid if the electron provide Debye shielding. In this case, they do so by flowing long distances along B naught. Our next topic is the lower hybrid frequency. To describe the lower hybrid frequency, we consider what happens when theta angle is exactly equal to pi by 2, and if we don't allow electrons to preserve charge neutrality by flowing along the lines of force. Instead of obeying Boltzmann relation, they will obey the full equation of motion. Then the Ein equation of motion will be unchanged, which is given by Vix is equal to Ek over capital M omega phi 1 into 1 minus omega c square over omega square to power minus 1. Here if we change plus e to minus e, capital M to small m, and capital omega c to minus small omega c, we can write down the result for electrons with Te equal to 0. The equation will be written as Vex is equal to minus Ek over m omega phi 1 into 1 minus omega c square over omega square to power minus 1. Then using the equation of continuity, we will get Ni1 equal to n naught k over omega Vi1. बिल्कुल इसी तरह हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रॉन के लिए भी इक्वेशन ऑफ कंटिन्यूटी आ जाएगी, Ne1 इक्वल टू n नॉट k ओवर ओमेगा Ve1. नेक्स्ट हम अगेन प्लाज्मा अप्रोक्सीमेशन यूज़ करेंगे, Ni इक्वल टू Ne. देन वी नीड टू यूज़ आल्सो Vi1 इज इक्वल टू Ve1. यहाँ पे क्योंकि Vi1 बराबर है Ve1 के, हम यहाँ पे वैल्यू पुट करेंगे Vi1 और Ve1 की, तो हमारे पास आ जाएगा कैपिटल M इंटू 1 माइनस ओमेगा सी स्क्वेयर ओवर ओमेगा स्क्वेयर इज इक्वल टू माइनस M इंटू 1 माइनस ओमेगा सी स्क्वेयर ओवर ओमेगा स्क्वेयर. Further we will simplify this and we rearrange the expression and we get omega square into capital M plus small m, which is equal to m omega c square plus capital M omega c square, which is can be written as e square b square into 1 over small m plus 1 over capital M. From here we can write omega square is equal to e square b square over capital M small m, which is equal to small omega c multiplied by capital omega c, and if we take square root then we get omega equal to omega c capital omega c to power 1 over 2, which is approximately equal to, which is similar or equivalent to omega L, which is called the lower hybrid frequency. Here if we had used Poisson's equation instead of the plasma approximation, we will get 1 over omega L square is equal to 1 over omega c capital omega c plus 1 over capital omega p square. In low density plasmas, the later term actually dominates. The plasma approximation is not valid at such higher frequencies. Lower hybrid oscillations can be observed only if theta is very close to pi by 2. अगर हमारे पास लो डेंसिटी प्लाज्मास हों तो जो लेटर टर्म है वो एक्चुअली डोमिनेट कर जाती है, और हमें पता है कि प्लाज्मा अप्रोक्सीमेशन हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी के लिए वैलिड नहीं है, जबकि लोअर हाइब्रिड ऑसिलेशंस को हम सिर्फ तभी ऑब्ज़र्व कर सकते हैं जब हमारे पास एंगल थीटा जो है वो वेरी क्लोज टू π/2 हो। लेट्स समराइज आवर सेकंड लेक्चर। We study the electrostatic electron oscillations perpendicular to B. First we define different terms or terminologies which we have used in this lecture, as well as we will use them in our next lectures. We find out the dispersion relation for electrostatic electron oscillations perpendicular to B. In our next topic, we calculated or derived the dispersion relation for electrostatic ion oscillations perpendicular to B. The dispersion relation for electrostatic electron oscillations perpendicular to magnetic field B was omega square is equal to omega p square plus omega c square, which is equivalent to omega h square. The omega h is the frequency called the upper hybrid frequency. Then we found the dispersion relation for electrostatic ion oscillations perpendicular to magnetic field B. The dispersion relation for electrostatic ion oscillations perpendicular to magnetic field B found was omega square is equal to capital Omega c square plus k square Vs square, where capital Omega c is the ion cyclotron frequency. Then we studied the lower hybrid frequency. We derived the relation for the lower hybrid frequency, which is given by omega is equal to capital Omega c small omega c to power 1/2, which we represent with omega L, and omega L is the lower hybrid frequency. In our next lecture, we will study the electromagnetic waves and study these electromagnetic waves in different cases, like when magnetic field is equal to 0, and what will happen or how electromagnetic waves will behave in plasmas when magnetic field equal to 0 or magnetic field not equal to 0. That's the end of our second lecture.